James?
I'm on the road again. Yeah, I'm just traveling a little bit. Yeah, you can see one in the background. Yeah,
Where are you at now?
I'm in Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. Nice.
Yeah, it's like a little bit north of where I live. Just seeing some friends here before they leave. How's your week been? Jeez, what a sell-off overnight, bro.
It's been pretty good. I almost got destroyed last night because I took longs for Asia IB. They were valid. They were very valid, but then we had news coming out at 8:22, and that started our drop.
We've actually closed that gap from last week, start of week.
Yeah, now we left a gap on the other side that we need to go and fill.
Yeah. What's up, Mark?
So today I took the IB short to London and it was great, 675. Thank you for the great educational videos, of course, Carlos. If I'm not mistaken, you used to trade 25K select daily accounts. No, I never traded those. I traded the 25K pros, which is basically the same as the 25K select daily. But I don't think I've ever had a 25K select. I had a 25K growth.
What are your thoughts here going into the open though, Zinc? Like with it selling off so hard overnight?
I'm surprisingly bullish on this with I call it the previous day in London gap.
Sure.
The gap we have between previous day's low and London open at 4 a.m. needs to get filled because of all the orders that got left in that area.
Okay.
I don't know if it will happen today. Our outside day stat's very low for the size of this range. Very low, actually. By size, let me go to over 1.5%. We don't even actually have any stats for a bearish outside day of this size over the past 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. 3% on the NQ.
And this was all off of 31,000 yesterday as well. We missed 31,000 by 30 points and then had a 500-point sell-off.
Yeah, the Japanese Nikkei is down 6.5% today.
And then another 3% right now. Yeah, it's crazy.
So world markets are just selling off.
I don't think we continue this move down into open. I think it should reverse.
Yeah, I mean, jeez, dude. I mean, it's from yesterday's closing price, it's down almost 1,000 points on NQ.
I'm $300 off getting out of the buffer for Lucid.
And those live accounts, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I'll hopefully take a payout next week.
Yeah, I'm still running those FTMO accounts, but I'm in drawdown on one of them. So, just going to continue plugging away.
Happens.
Yeah, well, when you haven't really blown an account all year, it's bound to happen at some point.
Yeah, it's 6 months in. That's not.
But those CFD accounts are a lot more harder to blow with a static drawdown of 10%. So
just about to open up here.
Yeah, Dan not coming on today.
He comes on at 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm not normally live with you guys on Tuesdays, but tomorrow I am going to be off.
Yeah, he doesn't trade anything before the IB anyway.
Makes sense.
So it doesn't really make sense to come on before.
Makes sense. Yeah, he's quite strict with that. Yeah. Okay, here's the open.
There's our new opening week range that is probably the biggest one that I've seen. 34 points or $34 on QQQ. Jeez. And that's see how close I can get with MNQ. $34 on Qs at about 42 points per dollar. So this is a 1,400 point range for the opening week range. Let's see how close I get. 30,967 to 29,648. $1,300 points. 1,320 points. need to get rid of my how do I clear my chart drawings? There we go. Remove 86 drawings. Let's see. This would have been a nice short to capitalize on overnight, though. Holy smokes!
Oh yeah, one of the guys in our group actually managed to catch some. He just had a wide stop loss and ended up taking a nice payout on them. Pretty cool to see.
I managed to get some of it on tops up, and then I kind of got screwed on the pop back up for Asia. That should hopefully be our low right there, and then we'll pivot up for the rest of the morning. That's already I can already say it right now. Most likely not going to be trading MNQ today. That's 2 minutes, and we already have a 140 point range on MNQ, so probably not going to be touching anything there. I think they're both bullish at the moment for the IB. They both have the same gap. They have to go up and fill. ES is up to 743, so 10 points. It's about $10 a point as well. I should have noted as well. I completely forgot that it was I guess I didn't really forget because I didn't know, but it was a dividend payout yesterday, which those do typically yield lower into the following day on QQQ and SPY.
On the ETFs, yeah.
Yeah. This looks very small for a range, but this is already 180 points for our low to high. SPY is lining up with Qs at the very least, so we should be able to trade this one today.
Yeah. Yeah, Tesla and Nvidia also down quite heavily, almost 4%. Both of them.
Lucid accounts I recommend. I like the pro accounts. The pro accounts don't have a requirement for minimum day profit, so you won't find yourself, if you're up 120 on the day, you won't go for the extra 30. You'll just take the 120 and move on, which I think is what every account type should have. This is quite the volatility coming into the week. Yesterday, I didn't trade because I was at a golf tournament all morning. So a little church.
Were you playing?
I was, yes.
Nice, I think. How did you play?
I stunk. Quite terrible. But it was a scramble. It wasn't an actual tournament.
Oh, like a scramble drive. Yeah.
So we got 64.
Okay. Yeah, geez, that's good with the scramble.
We're wicking 50 points up and down for fun.
Yep.
SPY's about to make a new low on the IB.
Yeah, 160.
There's people out there, keep in mind, that are trading minis during this.
Oof.
Do not fall into that rabbit hole. Trade responsibly, please.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. I don't know if I can trade this thing personally.
No, this is too big a range right now.
Yeah.
Did I trade on the 18th? Let's see. I did. The diverged stats, you can still play the diverged IB. And it did play out last Thursday, but it took all the way until 3:55 to break. So it still worked last week. You can go into the diverged IBs. The prompt for it is for the initial balance on NQ and ES, when NQ is indicating a break the high should occur, while ES is indicating a break the low should occur, where the stats for the initial balance playing out correctly for both assets. 17% of the time they will correctly play out. 83% of the time one will fail to deliver. So when you see, like last Thursday, I took the play on SPY. I got stopped out at 75 and then I re-entered, and it took all the way until 3:55 to exit the trade. And then ES didn't break until 4:20. This was a mess of a day last Thursday, but it still played out and followed the stats. It just took a very, very long time. It did dip below IB75, but I did say this on stream last week. I wish I had moved my stop loss to IB low. I did on the second entry. The stat for this one is not whether it will break at the IB75 or IB50 or IB low. The only stat actually is that there's an 83% stat it hits IB high, 17% stat it hits IB low. So I should have put my stop at IB low, not IB75. It's kind of cooling off a little bit, at least. I say that as it's probably about to make a 140-point candle up in 1 minute. What's going on, 15?
What's up, 15? Yeah.
I'm not arguing.
How did you go yesterday, Zink?
How did I do yesterday?
Yeah.
Win on Globex for Sunday night.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it was yesterday. Was after that drop, didn't really give much. I got a quick little scalp after stream short, but nothing really during the first hour for me.
Yeah,
I was flat on stream yesterday.
I only traded Sunday night, and last night I ended up getting. I had some pretty nasty slippage as well. I'll go to MT.
Interesting.
So it was the first time I've ever had a IB hit in 1 minute. There we go, Sunday. So here's our Globex.
I thought slippage was only for CFDs.
No, I got pretty nasty slippage on this cash market. It was a live trade too. It was on the Lucid Live accounts. The TP hit in 1 minute, but it hit so fast. And I looked at the top step chart too. There was a 1 second 20-point candle back up and then immediately back down. And the TP hit, and then in that second, it bounced all the way back up. That's where it filled me out. So I lost 20 points on the trade, and then it went immediately back down. I'll go to the 1 minute to show you. It's probably not going to have the. I'm going to select the bar here. It's probably not going to have It's not even letting me replay it. What's going on here? There we go. It's going so slow. Skip forward. So I got my entry below IB 50. I think I got it at IB 40. And full TP hit. So my entry was at 30,520-ish on Sunday. And then full TP hit in 1 minute, right at 7:01. I can't go any lower than this time frame. It wicked back up and then went right back down. Globex is terrible at Trade Live. No, this happens to me probably once a month. It happens in the live market. We had one last month where it was a 60-point wick that never really happened. Always take the payout, Sam. If you're qualified for a payout, always take it. Always, always, always.
Yeah, you go for that extra bit and you end up giving back.
If you go for more, it typically goes back to the prop firm, and then your accounts are gone.
Yeah.
I say as I can request a payout, but technically I'm not over the buffer on these accounts yet. I've been able to request a payout for 16 days, so this is a little different. Always take the payout that you have in front of you, and then worry about the second payout after. Yeah, Sam. 643 times 2. You'll have 600 in drawdown, which will kind of stink for your second one, but that $1,200, Sam, will get you another. You're trading on Top Step, that'll get you another 20 accounts. Well, it depends on which ones you get. At minimum, $1,200 with Top Step will get you another 14 accounts, depending on if you do the activation or no activation. A wildcard target for today is 30,132. Europe IB 2 to 3 a.m. time frame. High 89% chance we get there. I already got my bonus for Lucid Live, so I'm not gonna. I won't get the 2K. If this was my first time on Lucid, actually one of these accounts will get the bonus because I only got 4 of them. So once I get to 2,100 for this balance, I'll get a $2,000 check next week or whenever I happen to hit it.
What are you with the live accounts? How do the payouts work? Sync. You just got to give over a certain balance, and then you can start withdrawing.
You can request it whenever you want. Right now, I could liquidate the accounts and take 7,000 or just about 8,000 out.
James, have you been watching any soccer? I have been watching some soccer.
I have it on every night.
Have you? Are you going to go watch a game, Zinc, or not?
I'm going to try to. It kind of sucks that the U.S. jacked the prices up. Like it's $1,900 for nosebleed seats. The only ones that are available.
Oh my goodness, dude, that's crazy.
But I'm also pretty limited on the stadiums I can go to, just Boston. I'm not going to fly all the way to.
Sure.
Or drive all the way.
Well, then in that case, you got to go for the $1,900 pound, not the $1,200, whoever that was.
I'll cover that for the ticket.
That's pretty crazy for a ticket price, bro. Wow. We hosted the World Cup back in 2010. It definitely wasn't that price.
So the next one is World Cup schedule. Let's see. England and Ghana.
That'll be a good game.
England, Ghana tickets. So 2. Oh, this one's not nearly as bad.
How much is that?
$950 for the very last row.
Wow.
at Gillette Stadium, the as high up as you can possibly get, $950. 2 to 4 tickets. That no, these are not normal prices. If you want to go to a Patriots game, I mean the Patriots do kind of stink now, but these seats would be like $140.
They went to the conference finals last year. They're not too bad.
Yeah, that's right. Red Sox stink right now, not the Patriots.
See, I've got to teach the Americans about their own sports.
But like this one, 2,800 for the fourth row to the highest up you can get. And then anything else is, yeah, it's ridiculous. They jacked the prices up way too much. Not the Patriots. Sorry, the Patriots are good. The Red Sox stink.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, that's exactly. But they almost made the bloody Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm just chilling right now. Personally, I don't like when we literally open up on the lows. Imagine that opening. That what's it? The ultimate reversal setup.
Ultimate reversal.
Yeah. How many to the outside days? That would literally be 750 points.
We definitely could. I think we go up to at least 30,000 again. ES is stronger. That's the one we'll play today then. We kind of have to play ES. We can't, with the range we have right now, 29,616 all the way up to 29,807. And that's just the first 15-minute candle right now. So we're looking at a 200-point range, 220 points as I speak. 200-point range, $200 risk reward on one micro for MNQ, and it's only been 15 minutes. So by the time this IB finalizes, it's probably, my guess is it's going to be a 400-point range, if not more. We'll see. You live a few miles down the road from MetLife in New Jersey. $350 to park and shuttle to the stadium. Wow. Yeah, for anyone that is not in the US, this is what happens with price gouging all the time. Like, this is a great example, I think, when Taylor Swift had her world tour or tour across the US, the cheapest ticket you could get was $1,400 for any stadium. But then you also have to, I didn't even think about that part, parking and shuttling or parking at the stadium.
Sure.
If you go, last time I went to Foxborough, it was like 6 years ago, and it was $60 to park for the game. And that was just a regular Sunday game, no importance to it.
Yeah, geez, NQ back up. Yeah, taking opening range high right now.
Yeah, we're at 300 points.
Yeah.
I think we at least get back up to 30,000 today. Yes, is ripping. They're both ripping. They're both very strong right now.
Yeah. Yes, is back at actually the daily view app at the moment.
All right, now later today, I'm going to go onto social media. I'm going to go on the Twitter. I'm going to be someone that had a mini Reddit open, or 5 minis. My friends flew to Paris to see Taylor Swift. It was cheaper. I believe it. The U.S. and price gouging is no joke. I'll be in Boston next week for that England game on Sunday this week. Sunday next week. Back to 30K during the IB. Form a 400-point range for us to trade. We have a pretty significant level at 29,885 that I see. That's all of our consolidation right here at 720.40-ish pre-market. Like this,
Jeez.
that little supply demand zone.
Lime's ripping, bro. Lime's up 400 points.
They all going together.
Yeah, Lime's absolutely ripping right now.
No beer in Boston after the Scotland game. That was pretty funny. I didn't think that was a real thing. Turned out to be. What's going on, Booyah? How you doing?
Yeah, so what's up, Luigi?
My PT for today is technically the outside day stat. The outside day stat, funny enough, we have a very, very low chance. We actually don't have any data for having this large of a bearish outside day. The reason I'm anticipating up is because of the gap we formed between previous day's low and our current session high right now, which is 724.75. We have a very good chance of having a continuation up. It may not hit today, but if we hit tomorrow, then I'm also going to be targeting up to the opening week range high. I think that would be a great level for us to run for the rest of the week, run to for the rest of the week. Here comes that 885 level. It's the bottom of a supply demand zone right now from pre-market. There it is. We hit it. 885 on the dot. Let's see if we can continue through there. Not too many, actually. Yesterday, there were quite a bit of failed accounts. I've seen the days that people struggle the most are the chop ones. Today probably won't have too many. A lot of people like going long, or a lot more people favor longs over shorts. Wow, this is a 180 point candle right now after the open. What the heck? Did I see Andre post something about a new IB from 812 to 912? I did see that, yeah. That's a custom time frame that someone else made. I was saying this on the live last night. I was live for like 2 hours for Globex in Asia. I have seen probably every variation of the IB that you guys could imagine because the people send me
different screenshots. Yeah,
people here from all over the world that trade different time frames for the IB, and you can go into the IB for reports, IB by rejection for M and Q, and you can create quite literally whatever time frame you want to. I can go in here and name it Brian's time frame. And you can customize this to any 5-minute variable that you wanted to. So
I think sometimes there's a bit of just keep it simple, right? That's what you've been doing.
Yeah. Like last night I was looking at one of the examples I was doing, because this one has pretty good stats. It's the pre-Asia Open. So we go to Monday nights, has an 82 and 75% stat. It's 7 to 8 o'clock is the IB. I took a look at it last night. Of course, it ended up failing. I'll go to M and Q on this chart, actually. And I think that it was an issue with running into Asia Open at 8 o'clock. We're rejecting off that supply and demand zone right now. If you are short Warmex, don't try to ride too much of it. because the trend is incredibly bullish right now. Nice. Pretty good spot at that 885 level. 29,885. We did go quite a bit past it, only 30 points. That's our current IB. 29,916, 29,612. So 304 points. On Thursday, did you stop out of the IB long that ended up playing out, but it took forever? No. Did you laugh at that meme that I posted in the Slack chat, James?
Dude, you guys send messages at 3 a.m. my time. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that was pretty early. After James was checking in with me throughout the day, I think the last one you probably sent me was right before you went to bed. I was in that trade.
No, I saw that one. Yes.
For the entire freaking day. It was a rainy day outside. I couldn't go and do anything outside.
That must have been I see it there. Yeah, that was that was late in the evening my time.
I'll show you guys what I posted in there. So this was my post. I was in that trade for 5 hours, 4.5 hours, something like that.
That's wild.
So yes, I was. It was not enjoyable whatsoever. I do not recommend it to anyone. It was a lot. Typically any other day, I could not step away from the chart that day. That was my downfall. I didn't have anything to do outside. I was just trapped. But it's all good now. Made it out alive. Missed my trade entry by 1 tick. That's unfortunate. If it makes you feel any better, Sam, yes, that entry missed your buy by 1 tick, but you also have to compete with everyone else as an order at that level. So if you go into the order book, I think I can pull it up somewhere on TradeZella. I don't remember how to. Add modules, option chain. Is it this one? Super Dom, maybe?
We're getting to 30 minutes into the open now. We can start to look at the screener as well.
Yeah, this is very bullish right now. Very bullish. I think we have a very good shot of getting up to, I don't think 734 is on the table. That would be insane. But at the very least, 724, another $4. We will be playing SPY today, but even SPY has like a 60-point range right now. $150 risk reward on one MES.
Would days like this for you, Zinc, would it not be better to play options rather than futures?
Options are actually worse on days like this.
Oh, really? Interesting.
The volatility gets so high.
Okay.
The option contracts also cost like twice as much as they should be.
Sure.
I'll tell you right now, actually. So these are 0 DTEs.
Yeah.
They expire today. I'm guessing SPY is probably 2x what its normal price is. So for a contract that expires at close today, it's $214 for an at the money, which is usually like 150, 160. So not quite 2x, but that also has very nasty decay on it for the rest of the day.
Sure.
What I was saying for you, Sam, yes, your orders do sometimes miss by 1 tick. I think I got all the way up to where price is, but you're fighting for M and Q. You're fighting with everyone else that has orders at those levels. Like there is 133 sell orders at 29,950. Probably won't get over that too soon. 129, 133, 127. So you're fighting with everyone else that has an order at that level. So if there's 130, like there is at 29,950, 140 now, if you get filled, you have to be one of those 140 that gets filled. You may be number 80 in position. Oh, I just pushed right over it. So sometimes you don't fill in those scenarios, even if you have your order set. Sim environment you will, but live environment you will not. Here comes I'm gonna preemptively put the IBI at 30,000. We're gonna go hit that right now. Algo slam.
I'm just chilling right now. I think my algo might have taken the win there in the background on the longs.
Nice. Give me that previous day in London gap. Where is Dan? Dan will be here in any second now. I'll make sure I send him. I think he has the link to join. I'll double check and send him one on X.
I can send it to you if you need. I've got his number.
I got it open right now.
Yeah, NQ back now at that. I should actually probably get this up as well. Share my screen. Let's go look at that. Can you see that? There we go. NQ back now at the overnight view app at the moment. So I'm just watching that, but this is very strong at the moment.
Jeepers.
Look at that. Look at that. This is a 50-minute chart, bro.
It looks so small.
I know. Look at that. It's from high to low today, literally like 1,050 points. Pretty crazy. It looks so small, but this is just this move back up here. Just this rally right now is 400, almost 400 points.
There's 30,000 again. Kind of wishing that I had gone long right at open because these gaps don't pop up all that often. When they do, we do have a very strong draw to go and fill it. 30K IB called and trade it. What I do, Brian, for scenarios like that, I traded on Tradeify, but not, or Top Step, not Lucid. I diversify the accounts that I trade on, and I call the Top Step accounts my discretionary ones. So I trade on those what I think is going to happen, not what I know should happen. Lucid, I only trade what I know should happen, which is for the IB. If the IB low forms first, we know the high should go and get taken. So I'll take that trade on Lucid only. And then anything else that's discretionary. It's not a trade that has data backing. It's a trade that I anticipate should go and hit. Those ones I take on different accounts. So I diversify the accounts I trade. And I trade differently on each one. Almost working our way into the gap. SPY's gap. Currently at 743. Down to 739. We're $2 away from entering the gap, which should happen here shortly. I'm still trying to build discipline. That's fair. I think what is more beneficial than anything else is knowing that you can. So getting payouts. What's going on, Dan? Welcome in. Wait for his webcam to get up. Good morning.
Morning.
Good afternoon, I should say.
Evening for him.
Evening.
No, well, forgive him, Dan. He thinks South Africa is close to Wales. Forgive him.
The face says it all. The face says it all. How are we both anyway?
You're doing well. Doing well.
Yeah. Man, it is bullish this morning, no?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's the New York Open.
Same hemisphere.
I have to look at it though, and I'm thinking like, what is like driving this bullish move at the moment? I'm looking at the Mag 7 stocks. Like Microsoft's up 2%, yeah, but then Tesla's down 4%, Nvidia's down 2.5%. It's crazy how we just keep going higher here.
It's the orders that didn't get filled from overnight.
Yeah. Got previous session low above us.
Pip T said it's crazy because I'll get payouts and then get undisciplined and forget it. what got me there. And then for someone that buys 5 at a time, that gets expensive.
Mm.
I'm never leaving now. That's the post payout below. It's a real thing.
Yeah,
100% a real thing.
I'm like that with my top 1 futures account. Took a payout on it last week, and because with top 1, you can they allow you to take more out of your account than other prop firms. Like TradeZella on a 50k account, you can take out 2,000, leaves you 1,000. You got a bit of wiggle room. With the top 1 futures, they let you take 2,500.
Yes,
so
and then
they leave you with a
500.
super 500 drawdown. So I'm 1 or 2 losses away from blowing that. So
it's actually quite tricky. It's basically just take the payout and then move on to a new account, essentially.
Yeah,
which isn't a bad thing, because if you're profitable doing it, you only churn 1 account.
Yeah,
if you buy 5 of those 50Ks down every single month, and you can get a payout on them once a month, you can, you spend 1.5, you make 10 grand.
Yeah,
maybe I'll try some of that again. I looked at the top 1 Ignite accounts, but it's like $500 max payout.
Hey, make sure to use my code. It's extra luck. I'm from South Africa, not Wales.
Funny guy. funny guy. Remote said my favorite trio, hands down. I don't think the 3 of us have been live together yet.
No, we haven't. I was with Dan. Dan, when was it? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago on a Friday. Remember, I was by myself.
Oh yeah. It wasn't planned, was it? Just popped on, didn't I?
No,
it was a couple of weeks ago, I think.
It was. I was in Cape Town. I was on the road as well. I'm on the road again now. Dude, I think I've taken more flights in the last 2 months than I have in the last 2 years.
Yeah, fair play to you. Well, you've got a kid now. Kid's a bit more grown up now. It's a bit easier now, isn't it, for you to get about now?
True.
Compared to a year
ago.
True.
Yeah, you do you have kids, Dan, by the way?
No, I have a cat.
Why did I think that you had a kid?
the cat is hard enough work at the moment.
No, maybe because Dan is so disciplined with his trading accounts, he treats them like it's kids.
That's a good way to look at it.
No, it's good. It's good to show actually the guys that you don't need to trade every single day and you can still make good money trading,
Yeah.
And you go and get to do what you want, like playing golf at 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. All right, you got the...
Hello, Dan, RB25.
My youngest kid is all yours age.
All yours age.
Funny enough, Dan's the oldest one out of us.
I was gonna, you know
Really?
what? I was just about to say that. People keep there was a guy a few weeks back who kept calling me a kid. It's like, oh, this kid is gonna create a course soon. This kid is gonna release this soon and sell this soon. It's like, I'm 35 years old. Does that still count as a kid? I don't think so, especially in the trading space.
I was doing the same thing. I had a men's league game, and I hear people saying, "Oh, this kid's not that good." Everyone that we're playing with is like 26 plus. We have a guy that's 48 on our team, and he gets called a kid. I don't know. Maybe it's just
I'm still in my 20s.
It's like a rage baiting thing.
Are you 29?
I'm 27.
27. Jeez.
I'm 26.
27. Oh my god. Jeez. I do feel like the old man now. It's so funny because in Abu Dhabi, I feel like the young guy. Like everybody in Abu Dhabi to me just feels like older. You go to Dubai and it's a different ball game. Like everybody's 19, 20, driving sports cars, but Abu Dhabi is such a different vibe to it.
I actually have a friend that's moving to Dubai. Dan, you must meet up with him. He's also a trader.
Okay.
From South Africa.
Yeah, cool.
I'm sure you see a lot of South
nice.
Africans there as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. In Dubai and Abu Dhabi, actually, it's quite a few. Yeah.
I can imagine, bro.
Yeah. It's
35 isn't a kid, just young. 20s are kids. You figure it out when you're 45.
Sure.
Dan feeling Jurassic.
We'll just call you kids. We'll call me A man with wisdom. The man with the wisdom on the stream today. Let's just say that. Let's say that.
I'm going to take a shot at this one, Zip. I think Dan and I probably have the same thought process right now with this being too large a range to trade on M&Q.
Yeah. It's you know what? It's borderline for me. It's borderline.
It's 400 points right now.
Yeah, it's for me, that couple of weeks ago when I didn't take a single trade all week, one micro was on my risk. It was like $450 risk per trade. So it's just, this is about 380 for me at the moment. So, yeah, it's, I mean, how's ES looking?
ES is still like a 60 point range.
Yeah, it's a stronger asset though, isn't it? Just, I would say.
Well, it's also about whether or not we get a pullback, because if we got 19 minutes left, we might just close right at that high. Yeah, this is a 70 point range right now in ES, so 35 points. Yeah, risk $175. That's the largest one I've seen on ES. Yeah, I'm trying to undo my stubbornness a bit to just trade MNQ. I'm trying to open my horizons a little bit, just for the risk side more than anything. Because I looked back at that week where I didn't take any trade whatsoever, which was fine. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't blow any accounts, didn't lose any money, it was fine. But then I looked at ES, and then I could have taken opportunities on that asset in that week, and I could have captured some wins. So it's just one of those where I need to not be so stubborn with just one asset. But there's, at the same time, though, I don't think you guys agree as well. There's nothing wrong with mastering.
No, there's
one.
No, I don't. You know. I think for like Dan, what I do from a day trading perspective, I was actually looking. You know, Zella's got their Zella AI. I was looking at my stats and everything, and I was saying literally just focus on NQ and the DAX for the day trading, and then my swing trading continue. So I can swing trade other assets. You know, because the CFDs you can hold overnight and so forth. But I think it's not a bad idea to just focus on one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
We're always watching both. Both are SPY and ES. SPY and QQQ are very important to make sure they're lined up. But with the micro, the way the micros work, you can take the same trade, but you can cut your risk in half. Like right now, if you want to take that long on Qs, your risk is going to be 410 versus taking the same trade on MES is going to be 175 for a risk.
Yeah.
But we with that new week opening gap already filled, and then now we just have this opening gap to fill. If we fill this tomorrow, I'm gonna try a pretty aggressive long, not today, tomorrow, a pretty aggressive long to the opening week range high. There are a lot of orders that need to go and get filled from overnight. That's why the previous day in London gap works so well, but it only happens maybe once a month that we have a gap like this. Yeah. One M&Q on a 25K account with the drawdown is pretty dangerous nowadays. 3 losses and you're done. Exactly. Which I think is something a lot of people miss.
What's the screener telling us after the first 30 minutes?
Slightly bullish. Still looks a little Italian.
Yeah, slightly bullish, a little bit Italian.
Yeah. Longs or nothing at the moment for me. Absolutely.
This one's slightly bearish at the moment. Nvidia, Netflix, Tesla, Apple, and Avgo bearish. What's in play? Let's see. What's in play is 60% bullish. That's what the outside days by weekday. Outside day by weekday for a bearish outside day. ES has 100% stat, 2 of them. Bearish outside day between 1.0 and 1.49. We've only had one outcome. That's why it's 100%. This one's at 6, though. 6 on a Tuesday have filled for a bearish outside day. That would be us going all the way back up to 743, which doesn't seem too far away now. It's already a 8-point reversal. 8.5. Exactly. That's why I lost 3 trade 500 last week. I'll be switching back to 50Ks. Yeah, the 25Ks worked. When did I trade those? March. So if we go back and look at March's price action compared to what we're getting now, the ranges that we had in March were not any, like you can see the sideways action, sideways price action, especially back in February too. I think I started the accounts on the end of February or maybe March 1st. But the IB ranges that we had during that time frame were at most 100 points. Like this one from February 25th, this was a $2 range on the IB. Following day was from our 9:30 open. Probably some news there, but this one was still only $4. And then chop for the week, IB range is like 100 points max. But then you skip to what we're getting now. We had 400 points today. Yesterday was pretty dirty with the new low. How'd you do yesterday with that, Dan?
I was so frustrated yesterday. Like my internet went on me a minute or two before I was about to click the button. I was going to go for the IB 75 trade. I don't take it very often, but we had the outside day start below us. We had the gap fill below us. Do you know what I mean? There was lots of pulls for me, and all the Mag 7 stocks were like Google was down like 4% or something at the time. There was a lot of them like bleeding. So I just kind of wasn't fancying the longs at the time. Wasn't prepared to take the IB 25 yesterday. But when the IB 75 looked hopeful, I was getting ready to click the button, and then it just, my internet just went on me.
Are you sure you're not in South Africa, Dan, with that internet?
It's you know what? I bought a year ago cheap wireless Wi-Fi. It was great. Thought I was proper smart buying it. It was super, but it expires in a month or two's time. I'm gonna literally get full fiber wired proper stuff
into Ethernet cable into the PC.
No, I can't be putting all my sim money at risk, can I?
Yeah, come on now, Dan. Come on now.
Starlink. This question from Ramada.
That's hilarious.
What are we going to do when NQ hits 50K? Andre mentioned that last week that they should hopefully list nanos by that time.
Yeah. With me in the CFD space, you just continue as usual.
Yeah.
I think the craziest part about futures is they have been unchanged since they've been listed.
I'm interested to see how those single stock futures. Do you think the pop firms are going to pick those up, the single stock futures?
No, they will have to run risk on it first.
Sure.
Same thing
because that can be because those things move like 6% in a day, like on Tesla. That's going to be a lot more.
Yeah, and there's no micros.
Yes, exactly. So that's going to be it's not the same as obviously like NQ moving. This is a massive day, but it's moved 3%. Tesla can move a lot more than that on the day.
Oh, actually, going to take a look at what Tesla's moved today. Let's see.
Yeah, Tesla's moved
4.5%.
Yeah, 4.5%. Yeah,
17.7. For the opening week range, I'm going to play it. It finalizes after today. If we break, we just knocked into the gap right now. We actually rejected at the low of that gap. Tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for probably longs. It depends on if we fill the gap tomorrow. If we reject and then go down, then we have the opening week range low we'll target. But this is a reaction-based trade. It's dependent on what we do today and tomorrow. I think that we're going to go and fill the gap tomorrow. 734. Another 12 points today on Qs. I don't think that's going to happen. That's 480 more points to the upside on M and Q or NQ.
Someone saying, hey, James, do you copy trade? Yes, I do. But I also have them in patches. Like I don't copy trade all of my accounts at the same time personally. But yeah, I do.
We have another 10 minutes to go. Our range, we're in the gap now in SPY. So SPY should have enough in the tank to go up another $4. QQQ hasn't hit the gap yet. I don't think it's going to push another 12 today. It could, and I'll be wrong, but this is already a 340 point reversal from that opening wick. IB stats for Tuesday are incredible for when the low forms first, not so good for the high, which obviously we don't have to worry about right now. Tuesday, I believe it was 83, 71 on Qs, I think SPY is 70. Yeah, there we go. 83 for the high forming first on SPY, 78 for the low. So pretty good stats today that we go and break the high. And I mean, our quarter measure of the IB right now is 110 points. So we have to pull back down at least 110. SPY needs to pull back down 15 points. 17 points now, that new high that we just made. We're almost at 100-point IB on ES, which I haven't seen before.
Yeah. 430 on NQ or MNQ. It's crazy.
1.4% IB. We'll add it's very, very unlikely that we have a reversal and go and take the IB low. And if that does happen, just tip your hat to the market and move on to tomorrow.
If there's any day it's going to happen, it'll be Tuesday. Tuesday tease.
Ramota said, till then, that I think he's seeing the chat. I'm in the UAE too. Don't use Wi-Fi. It's been super unstable since the conflict started. Use Ethernet. No issues there.
I agree with that. Since it all kicked off here, the internet has been wobbly, to say the least. But yeah, it's one of those, I've asked people around me, like, what do you use for internet? The ones who've got good internet all say they use the full fiber plugged in Ethernet one. So yeah, I need to up my game, my internet game.
I had a buy limit at 725 at 945 from a couple seconds before I cleared it $600 plus below. That's unfortunate.
Do you think you'll get your IB 50, IB 30 today? Do you think it'll retrace that far?
I'm hoping so on SPY. I'm not going to take it on ES. It's too big of a range. Not ES, NQ, sorry.
NQ, yeah.
This is from the IB 25. It's 110 points.
Yeah.
So it's 220 point risk, $440 to the IB 75. Even MES is a little nasty. This is, if I get an entry at the IB 25, that's still going to be a 100-point or $100 risk reward. That's if I put my stop at IB 50. Hopefully it pulls back. This is an hour right now, constant upside.
Yeah. Yes, it's crazy. We have not had a bearish 5-minute candle all session on MES at the moment. Not a single one.
Let's see the 1 minute. We've had a small handful. Our largest red candle on the 1 minute today is 84 cents, $1.19, right at open. 15-minute is screaming bullish. Remoto also just said you don't need to upgrade, just call your provider and insist on a technician coming out to set up an Ethernet for you.
Okay, just call your provider and insist. Yeah. I'm going to a different provider for sure. The one I've got is rubbish. For sure.
I do not use the average true range, no. Just looking at the IB right now. I'm going to be playing it on SPY. No trade on QQQ for me today.
Previous session low, the outside day stop, it's closer on MES as well compared to NQ, to be fair.
I think QQQ got hit so hard because we had, like what you just mentioned, Google's down, 4%, Tesla's down 4%.
Yeah.
NVIDIA's down. SPY, at the very least, has finance that's up. Go look at the SPY heat map. Let's see what's holding it up. SPY has all of retail and health technology, and finance is pretty well green. And then all the stuff that is made up of Qs is the stuff that's bright red. 7.8% down on MU for the day. AMD's down 5, NVIDIA's down 3. This is everything that makes up QQQ, and then all the other stuff that SPY holds is pretty much green. There's a bullish market, a bearish market, and a stocks only go up market. That's what we've been in.
Did you take a trade yesterday, Zinc?
I was out golfing yesterday morning, so no. I took Globex on Sunday. That one worked really well. That was my first ever 1 minute IB trade.
1 minute IB trade?
Yeah, I'll show you right now.
Yeah.
I was in the trade for 1 minute. Actually, got both SPY. I might have been in the trade for less than a minute. Let's see. I'm in Q. Am I in the wrong window? Oh man, it's on this one. How'd that happen? So Q's at the IB25. We got 4 minutes left. I'm going to take it on MES if we get a little bit lower. So MNQ for Globex on Sunday. Go into replay mode again. I entered at 37% of the IB. So that was my entry right at 7 o'clock, sorry. And I hit TP in 1 minute.
Jeez.
Sniper. Huh? Wow.
So this was the close at 7. I got in at 30,520 and a full TP hit at 30,460, 60-point trade in 1 minute. First time it's ever happened, but it happened so fast on the live accounts. I ended up getting filled at like 30,480. There's a 1 second bounce back up.
You wait all day to take a 50-second trade.
Yep. I'm not complaining with that. I'll take that any day.
Oh no. Jeez.
That's the trade everyone wants. So how tempting is this right now, Dan, that we're at the 25, but it's just too big of a range? Are you still going to take it?
I'm still going to take it, yeah. Because for me, I'm taking on ES though, because it may retrace a little bit back to New York VWAP, but I want to get on in this at the IB25 just because it's been so bullish. It may just retrace back a little bit to the 25 and then continue to go higher. So I'll get on this. If it gets to the 25.
2 minutes left. If we close on the 25%, it's also significantly higher for us going to the high of the IB. The stat for us going up is a lot higher. MNQ just at 25%. So 110-point trade there, $220.
Ooh.
Let's see. SPY needs to get a little bit lower. No, you're good. We still got you.
I'm good. Okay.
As Plato once said, "No risk, no reward." Was that error?
It's pretty funny.
Have you traded today, James? You taking anything?
No. I'm not. With this wide range, I'm not too. I don't want to get caught chasing anything. Yesterday, I didn't take anything at the open either, and then I ended up taking a nice quick short to the downside after stream. But yeah,
these days are scary.
Yeah. Well, also you get in the short, and then all of a sudden, like a news event comes out, and it rally is like 500 points in 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, dude.
Yeah, we are coming up on Trump's bathroom break.
Yeah, the 10 a.m. 10:06 wiggle.
Eric said thoughts on extension today. This one, the extension is based on the size of the IB. That's under IB by levels. So if we have a breakout, that's between 0 and 1.5%. What's our range on the IB right now? Let's see. IB's range is 1.46, 1.45. So it's technically within that. We have a 82% chance, 82% stat that price continues to 0.2, and then it drops off quite a bit after that. So I think that would be us going up to like 30,150. We have an 80% stat for it to continue up to that level. 82.76. You could play the extension on that. Definitely.
We closed between the IB0 and IB25, that upper 25% now that the IB is set.
Yep.
So the stats are quite high now. 87% that will break the IB high.
Pull your screen up real quick. There you go, Dan. What's that red that you have above?
It's the gap fill edgeful indicator. So it shows me where the gap is. So you can see previous session low, the outside day stat above, and then the gap as well above.
Yeah.
So for me, this is just like, I know the range is very big. It may come back a bit low on me, which I'm fine with, but
VWAP is
all
right
above
there.
VWAP. Yeah, all above VWAP for the entire session. Bulls in complete control. So for me, like, yeah, it's a trade I need to get in on.
Oh, I had 2 MES open from Sunday.
Red is for Welsh bravery. Yeah, man, you know it. You know it.
Almost at the 25.
What's
I might take that
Samru. What's it?
Only the Welsh are brave
Camry.
enough to get in on a range like this. Only the Welsh.
I'm gonna
What's
put
it?
it
What's it? Camry.
Cymru,
I'll
yeah,
put it
that's
a
it.
little
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
lower.
well, send you. It's because you watch rugby, right? You probably your
of
rugby
course.
knowledge gives you a bit, yeah.
Of course. I've also got family that are from Wales, but they're from Newport.
Oh, that's proper Wales. South Wales is like,
Yeah.
like I don't have a Welsh accent, but like
Yeah,
people in
you got
South
a
Wales,
more.
I go,
Yeah. No, he's got a very thick accent. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. 25 on SPY. I'm going to put my order at 7462, which is 37%. And I'm going to do 1-to-1 on it. See if we can get those.
60. Yeah, so yours is IB 30, you'd call that?
37.
Yeah.
Yes, at 7462. I'm going to go in. I'm going to try 1-to-1 on it.
Nice.
Let's see.
Or it's going to bounce perfectly off the 25 and go right up.
Can happen.
Did you end up getting filled?
Yeah, I got felt. Like buy if I just buy,
tick.
I think the tick, yeah, it doesn't get any closer than that. So
Yeah, we hit the 25 perfectly.
yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised though if it did retrace back a little bit, you know. And people keep asking me all the time, why am I not waiting for it to pull back a little bit to VWAP? And it's a very valid question. It's a very valid question, but I find there's many days in the time that I trade where it doesn't come back to VWAP and it just wicks the IB25 and goes higher. And I kind of want to take advantage of those days as well. So,
Yep.
you know, but it's a good point because VWAP, I bet you, if you went back to your chart and looked at that 1 minute trade you took, was it yesterday? Wonder where VWAP is on that. Or Sunday night, yeah. That'll be interesting.
I'm order set at 7462. I will look at M&Q right now. I took it on Sunday.
What was that on Sunday? So would be Monday. Did you
Sunday's
take a
going
long
back.
or short?
Sure,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
This short right here. So my entry was right there. I'll put the view up on. View up flat
New
up
York.
there.
Put your New York one on. Not the New York, the anchor. Put an anchored view up on to the start of the
How do I do
session.
that?
This is not New York, is it?
Yeah.
You can just use a trading view indicator.
Just
They've-
go to
they've
the
got,
trading
like,
view one, left hand side. Yeah. Left hand side.
Left hand side. What are you doing to me?
Yeah. You can go to left hand
Indicators.
side. Indicate. Yeah. Just go anchored view app.
No,
Yeah.
not those.
No, not that one.
Oh yeah.
On the left hand side, Zink. By the range where you can go up. There, that's one. One down. There.
Forecasting and measuring.
Yes. And then there should be anchored view
Anchored
app over
view
there.
up. There you go. No,
There
no.
we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
And then
Yeah,
just
and then
click on the
anchor it to
candle.
the start. Yes.
No. Anchor
No,
it to
on the start of the candle.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
start.
I'm messing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the VWAP boys have to show him, Dan.
I'm gonna use it. So it was VWAP is surprising at 25%, 50%.
It's close to it.
Well, I got something else in my bag of tricks now. I didn't. That was the thing. All right, give me the entry, please. I beg. 10 points. Drop 10 points.
I will accept a little bit of drawdown on my trade so you can get your entry. How about that? I'll accept it.
Oh, what a con filler.
It's not gonna do it.
I think it will still.
Wow.
I think it'll come. I think it'll still come back down. It's a Tuesday tease. Today is a Tuesday tease. It's the way Tuesdays go. So it's going to tease me a little bit.
It's very, very likely that we have a continuation. I mean, M&Q with that candle, especially too. Very likely that it has
that. That's yeah, beautiful bounce on M&Q as well off the IB25. So it's not doing too bad on both of them so far.
Get this.
So even Ricardo knows. Listen to Tech Bruce. See that, Zink. Take Bruce.
You've been called that name for years, haven't you? Like I've watched you stream things for years. You've had that for a long time. Fair play to you.
So funny enough, the risk reward, it's dependent on what you want. You're gonna like this, Dan. It's dependent on what you want as a trader. If you want more frequent trades, the risk reward between the IB25 and IB50 is constant. It's the same. So if you get your entries at IB25, that's the same as if you get them at the IB50 with the stop at the IB75. But you also, for that to be the same, you have to include the flip at the IB75. So if the stop loss hits, you flip your position and go and target the other side of the range.
But I thought negative risk to reward doesn't work, no? Doesn't
My
work.
bank doesn't accept it?
No, I had to check. I had to bring mine yesterday, but it's all good.
Yeah,
the banks still accept payouts with negative risk to reward, so we're good.
Yeah, exactly. This is looking really good for the high right now. I like that.
The stats are good. The stats are good. IB high, outside day stat, gap fill stat. So if it's one of those and it just absolutely smashes lower and it goes and takes, the IB low here, that's one of those where I will look at that and go, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like I took an awful FOMO trade on Thursday. VWAP was just not good for me. It was way too far away from entry. I knew it was a bad trade take. I took it anyway. It was such a very rare for me. I don't often, in the past few months, kind of get tempted by FOMO trades, but got lulled in on Thursday, unfortunately.
I hope it comes down, but I hope it goes up for your sake.
Why is it not showing my execution marks? Get that sorted now. I'm telling you, I think it's still because we had such a bullish move up. I wouldn't be surprised if it retraces at least back to V.
Yeah, it does have to cool down a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a 60-point candle right now in Qs.
Whew.
I know. I'm tempted to get the 25 entry if it keeps bouncing like this, though. I'm gonna try to leave it at the 30. I've been taking
the IB25s that make you nervous, don't they? Though they make you nervous.
They do. The negative risk reward definitely makes you feel a little queasy sometimes. Like last night would have been rough. Last night for our Globex IB or Asia IB, we had the news come out at 8:22, so not really much you could have done about that. Here was our Asia IB. So we had the low form first, high form second. I got the entry at 25%, but I put my.
Are you sharing your screen?
Oops. No, I'm not. There you go. I put my stop loss at the 50 because I didn't want to risk all the way down to the 75. It was 100 points. And then, of course, we had news come out, so I got stopped out, and then I flipped the position at the IB75 and managed to just make myself break even for the night.
The flip is working well, isn't it, for you?
Yeah, it's all data driven too. It's the so the closing zone. If you go to 75 to 100%, it significantly changes your likelihood. And I'll go to all weekdays. Significantly changes your chances. This one doesn't have enough data for it. Just a second.
Wow. Wait, it's just do you guys look at Dan? Do you look at stocks at all? I know Zinc does a little bit, but like with Tesla being down almost 4.5% and Nvidia down too, it's kind of tough to buy the index. I don't know. Just for me, my side, I obviously watch them.
Yeah, if there was no outside day stat today and no gap fill stat above us, I may have been cautious, like I was yesterday, cautious to take the long yesterday because some of the stocks were red. But today, with those two stats above, it gave me confidence to go for the trade for this. But I'm very aware, Tesla is 4.5%, nearly down. Nvidia is nearly 3% down at the moment, isn't it? So, yeah.
4 points.
One of those, we'll see.
4 points to tick me in.
You in?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Hit 7466.
I said I'd allow it.
You did.
Cool, that's proper close for you.
It's almost there.
Hey, come on, it's got to tease you a little bit.
I hope not.
I'm just glad it's not shorts today. Like, looking at my stats on TradeZella, Tuesday shorts just worst day, worst direction.
Interesting.
Absolute country mile for me this year. Yeah, very interesting. And the edgeful stats don't lie. The edgeful IB stat for Tuesday shorts is the worst out of any day or any direction. It's really interesting.
So no wonder why you're taking. It's funny how it actually, when you trade with like data, and actually proves that.
You know what? The way I look at it though is it makes me proud of my trading because it makes me think, well, I'm being disciplined.
Because you're following it.
The IB system, aren't I? Because my data is matching the edgeful system, so edgeful data.
Correct.
So yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Take the IB 25.
I'm tempted to move it up. I am.
Don't listen to me.
It almost hit.
You do you.
I'm gonna adjust this a little bit actually, so I want to see what the Gone box had it at. I think we hit 33% of it. Put that at 33. Yeah, to the dot, we hit 33. To the tick on SPY. So that I should have moved up to that. Damn, whoever told me last night that wasn't 1-to-1. It's not. But
the IB 30. Would I be fair to say that's like your most common entry level these days now, since you made the system
statistically adjustment? That's the one that hits the most, a third of the IB, because it's right in the middle of 25 and 50. It hits very often. You just hit it on both. Q's actually hit 37%. But someone told me last night that wasn't 1-to-1 risk reward. So I altered it down a little bit. I think if I put it at 33%, I would have gotten filled there. But I'm fine with where it is right now. It's 1-to-1, risking 28 points to make 28 points, which is still, that's a huge range on SPY. That's $140 for one MES. So it's just barely over what my risk is.
It's candles moving a little bit more now than it has in the last sort of 15-20 minutes. Kind of a bit of volatility. It's the 1040, the famous 1040 wiggle.
Everyone watching the stream right now, to keep in mind that this is going to take a lot longer to break than typical IBs because of the size of it. Price isn't just going to continue moving this sporadically for the rest of the day. It's going to cool off a little bit. If we were to have a no break day today, with the size of the range would make sense, but with us closing the 25% level, I think it should still go and take the high. I just want to get filled first. Damn, you're gonna make me take that early entry. I'm tempted to right now. I just negative RR does seem
don't listen to me.
Negative RR for myself is a little icky. Not saying it's bad at all, because the profit factor is the same. Your negative risk reward trades have higher win rates. That's the trade off that you're taking.
Yeah.
No one is gonna hit a 50-yard trade 90% of the time. Please, just one more little.
You
dip.
must be so close now.
It's 4 points still. It's equal lows.
Yeah.
3 points. Please.
Go on then, a little bit more.
I have a feeling Trump's going to say something and it's going to whip to it and then hit TP, but not film me. Getting it all ready so we can go back up. Well, I think my entry is also right at where view up is, isn't it?
This is just trading for you, though, isn't it? Like the entry I missed yesterday with the internet going on me, I would have run that trade in 2 minutes. And now entered this trade today. I've been stuck in it for how long? 5, 10, 20 minutes.
Further away than I thought. Come on, man. Come on. 2 points.
Cool. The
1
way
point.
you've been sniping entries lately, I'm confident that once it hits your entry, it's just going to bounce and it's just going to go higher. So push as higher.
Hammer it down a little bit more, please.
You're about to probably get it on VWAP. To be fair, your entry must be bang on VWAP.
Yes, it's sitting at the New York session, just underneath it at the moment.
If it bounces from here, I'm going to cry. Please.
No, I think it's going to come. It's going to engage with VWAP, I think. Interestingly, MNQ is actually going below the New York VWAP now. So
it's off by 1 tick. There we go.
There you go. Right, now you can push as high.
We are in. Sell 5 limit at the high. So 28-point risk reward on this trade. It's actually positive. It's 29 points to the upside, 28 to the downside. If the stop loss hits, then I'm going to flip the position bearish. QQQ just hit the 50. Gosh, that took a long time to get down there, huh? Builds. Futures. TP at Ivy High. What is it? 7491. Like that bounce so far. Your entry would be almost exactly at the NQ50. Yeah, NQ just hit 50% perfectly. You can still trade the same concept, by the way, everyone. The reason neither Dan or I are in it is because your risk is through the roof right now on NQ.
Yeah.
Like if you want to take the same trade on NQ, you are risking from that 50 entry, you're risking 230 points to the IB high. So that's $460 on 1 micro. It's too much. If this candle flips,
someone
green,
had
I'm
a point
be
though.
much happier too.
Someone had a good point earlier that I saw the comment about 25k accounts being difficult to trade at the moment on NQ. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, yes, probably be alright, but NQ really difficult, isn't it?
I think just the current market sentiment right now, it's 25k accounts probably only have MES that they can trade. Yeah. But on that point, I went and looked back when I was doing really well on the 25Ks. I was back in March when the average range of the IB was like 100.
Well, the zinc level working well for me at the moment. I mean, I don't need VWAP on my chart. I just need zinc's level that he enters on, and that's enough for me. That's enough of a bounce.
Well, Wednesday last week, I got in as James got out, and it ended up being tick that he got out was it was bottom ticked where I got my short entry. And
that was quite funny, actually.
I got stopped out in 3 minutes, and it hit the TP 4 minutes after that. So it was pretty unfortunate. It's actually very unfortunate. Funny enough, this level that we're at right now, 737 on SPY, is the same type of 747 was the one that we were at on Thursday, but this is the same misery that I was in on Thursday with how long it took. Thursday's range was about the same as what we're looking at right now in terms of size. It wasn't the same. Right now, this is a massive range on ES. I'm not saying it's the same, but it was a pretty large range last Thursday that we had. 5-point range on ES, which is 50 points, and I was in that trade until 355 actually. There we go.
Look at that. As it. If this goes to your TP here, come on. I'm going to start getting suspicious eventually.
He says,
market maker zinc. Jeez.
JD Vance talking. He doesn't have the same pull that Trump has. Who the heck is that guy? That's pretty good. Look at MNQ off the 50.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. IB50s are excellent entry. You just have to be patient for it, don't you? I think because there's going to be many days where it may not be traced to it, right? That's probably what you found.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You get, it's almost perfectly 50-50 with your entries at the IB25 versus IB50. So if you are the type of person, this is where the discretion comes in. If you're the type of person that can move your trade to IB50 or IB25 because you have patience, IB50 fits you better. I like to get into a trade every day. That's just the way that I go about trading. I like trying to get the IB50 every day, but obviously we're not going to have that entry every day. So you can get in at the IB50, IB25. The profit factor is the same across the board. So entering at the 33, entering at the 25, entering at the 50. Only if you include the flip, though. If you don't include the flip, the profit factor is a lot different at the IB25 than the IB50. It's because you get, again, you exchange the win rate for the risk reward. You have a higher win rate at IB25, but your risk reward is much lower. Vice versa for the IB50 and IB25.
Yeah.
Pull your screen back up here. We got VWAP right there. That'd be nice to have a strong bounce off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm still liking this trade at the moment. I'm not panicking with it yet.
I was just up 12 points, so $60 at the peak. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. If we were to have a no break today, it would be that. The size of the range. Do I ever put my stop loss to break even? No, I do not. Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
No, sorry. I was just saying that I think I've said this a couple of times on stream. I think any trade I take, I just want to be in it thinking if I lose it, then no shame whatsoever. And for me today, for my strategy, you got outside day, which is on ES. What was it, like 100%, wasn't it, for weekday and buy size that we're going to touch?
It's just it's a 1x1 or one in currents though, so it's not anything crazy.
Okay. But got the gap fill all above the VWAP for the entire session. So there's enough here for me today. So
SPY has it at 100%, but it's because if you go to view details, it has, this one's pretty good. It's 6 out of 6. This one's 1 though, 1 occurrence.
Okay, yeah.
But everything else is really good. We have the YM ES low form first for the IB. We close within the 25%, 0 to 25%. This has happened 42 times. So 38 out of those 42 times. We have based on this stat, we have a 10% chance that we lose this trade today. That we don't go and take the high, that is, which again, if that happens, there's nothing for us to do. We just tip our hats to the market. So be it, whatever. 42 outcomes or 42 data points and 38 of those working out. If we happen to take the one that loses, that's not something that, have some confidence in the trade as well. I want to make that very clear. I hate seeing people when they get into a trade, they're immediately like, "Oh, this is just gonna fail because of my luck, or this isn't gonna work because I'm so trading." Just have some confidence that the trade is gonna work out. If it doesn't work out, and you're looking at these stats, 42 data points and 38 of them won, it is unlikely that you caught the one out of 10 that lost, but it's gonna happen. But have some confidence that it works out and not immediately say, "Oh, this is going to lose because I'm in it." I do want to go and touch upon the fact that this is probably going to take another 2 hours, though, with the size of the range.
Yeah. Kind of needed to take it quick, didn't it? Yeah,
we're holding the 50 at least on NQ. If ES goes, ES, we still have the 50 for support to hit.
Yeah,
I can't imagine we go in reverse all the way and take a new low. That would be another 240 points on NQ. I feel like some news would have to be. Dan, are you cutting if it closes under IB50 or under VWAP?
I'll do IB50 probably. Yeah, we'll see. Depends how the candle moves for me. Like if it's going to be like loads of small little candles underneath VWAP, then yeah. But if it moves dramatically to IB50, then I'd be inclined to close it, take the small loss, and move on. So we'll see.
I'll show this.
VWAP is everything for me, though. It's a big one, but yeah, IB50 is like my last line in the sand, I think.
So this stat, this is not a small occurrence. This isn't a small data set. This is 42 outcomes. 38 of those won, 4 of them lost. If today happens to lose, and we are unlucky enough to catch the 1 out of 10 on average that loses, there's nothing we can do about that. Yeah. If you took this trade 42 times over, you won 38 times, 4 of them lost. That would be something that I think everyone would be very happy to take.
Repeatedly,
yeah. Beat me to it. Repeatedly. We also have I don't know what this one is. I haven't used it before, but ICT opening retracement by weekday. We have 13, 11 of them won, 2 of them lost. So that's another added confluence there. Initial balance by size. Outside days, like you were saying, Dan. NQ has a lot that are bullish as well. This one has initial balance by weekday. That's just the standard one. So we have an 81% stat. Actually, we have 100% for the weekday that we have a no break. We don't have a no break, sorry, that we break one of the sides. We're at IB50 right now, and NQ still bouncing off of it.
Keeping an eye on NVIDIA as well. NVIDIA sliding lower at the moment.
I think we just need to give it some time. I'm glad I didn't get in early, at least.
Yeah.
I swear on the holy grail, this bear smashed my TP. What's in play is bullish, screen is bullish. We have, I'm going to keep referring to this stat. 42, we have a 10% stat that we don't break the high today. Meaning 90% of the time that this exact setup happens, we go and break the high. There's nothing for me to complain about. But we do, from where we are right now, this is going to be another 30 points to the upside. If you guys go to last week and look at how SPY usually moves, 30 points takes several hours to go and have that hit. News and everything included. So if Trump could come out and say that there's peace in the world right now, we hit TP in 1 minute. Great.
Great.
But we did just reach 11 o'clock. I will hold this trade until 12. Depending on where it's standing at 12, we'll see what I do. I will do it for me today. James and Dan, anything else to add in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm flat. I think it's you know, just with this wide range. So I'll see what happens rest of the day, and then we'll take it from there. But yeah, don't do anything stupid rest of the session.
I think I'll probably wait another maybe 15-20 minutes for me. I think I don't want to. I just don't want to be on the desk too long. You know, for me, it's different time zone to you guys. So you know, I think 15-20 minutes for me, and then if it's still wiggling around, I may just cut it for super small loss, or just get out a break even and just leave it there. So whatever, we'll see. Give it 15 minutes.
All right, guys, that will do it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. We have that giveaway tomorrow, giveaway Wednesday.
Yep.
Full TP on this for me is IB high. Same with Dan, 7491. I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day.
See you guys.
Yes, sir.